Hi, my name is Mitchell Hope. We're here at Monaco Comic Con and we're doing some serious questions, I think. That's what we're doing. All right, awesome. Ask away. I think the role of Ben, he's so, he's ambitious, but he's also, it comes from a totally pure place. He's, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired, guys. When you've, it's totally like philosophical reasons. Like he's come in it and he's like got the platform to be able to make these big changes. You know, he's studied his whole life. It's like he's been ready for it, and he's been having this dream of looking over at the kids and on the Isle of the Lost and thinking the same thing. I think the idea going to the role, it was a cool way of like Ben's such a good character that when you don't go home from set feeling bad. Like it was like just fresh. Every single time I got to go on to set, it just felt good. I didn't have to worry about getting into the mindset of some evil person or something. Like maybe some other actors on different films who had to like put themselves through hell. Like this was going through heaven playing Ben. He's just such a good guy. It was everything he does has like really good intentions. You can always rely on Ben to kind of think the best and see the best in someone. So that's probably like what I like the most, I'd say. I think Ben's total character arc was fantastic. I'd say, sorry, that's kind of a cop-out answer. I'd say in the third movie where I was able to, we were able to see Ben becoming a man a little bit. You know, he was able to, the first one was, I can't think of what it's today. The first one was, his head was in the clouds and he was like kind of following in like, his father's footsteps, sitting in like, in the shadow and trying to really just carve himself out like it's like a kid yelling out, I'm a man, I'm an adult, treat me seriously. And then by the third one, we see Ben start to, make, to behave as an adult and to really become the king that we all knew he could be, I guess. So I think I don't think Ben's character arc, I imagine most other people will agree with me, I don't think the character arc happened until the third film, until like maybe halfway through the third film or so, when we saw Ben go to he was still running into battle every single time. He's like, oh, Ben got kidnapped. Like at a certain point, you're like, buddy, chill out a little bit. But he's still like him becoming a king was probably the coolest thing about Ben. Becoming a man, becoming a king, becoming a husband, and hopefully a father. That was a really cool thing to watch and to be part of. So that's right, I was in it. I forgot. Everything was fantastic. It's something I'll never ever forget this long as I live, and it was such a magical experience. We've got being able to do being on set. This is my first movie, my first proper movie outside of Australia, my first big movie at all, and so it was such a shock. It was just being thrown in, in the deep end in freezing cold Arctic waters or something. I had no idea what I was doing the first day, and everyone was just so caring and it was so lovely. Kenny would give me extra time, let me know as I was feeling nervous there. Kenny came and showed me the tapes, like this is what we're doing. Really talked me through each part of it. It was it was an incredible time. I forgot even what the question was. I'm sorry. Okay, right. I'm so sorry, guys. I just landed from Australia yesterday, and so I'm like, got a bit of sleep. I'm just like almost falling over. Sorry, guys. Working with Kenny in the cast. You talk to anyone who's worked with Kenny, and they'll say the same thing. Like he really is that good. He is that good of a guy. He's a talented person, and you see him work in when you're watching it. He like works it out, and he'll stand there and like put his hands up like this. His hands there, and he looks at, and you can kind of see him like do the equation in his head, like put it all together. It's so cool to see. And everyone on that set was fantastic, from Boo Boo to Dove and to being Cameron. It was incredible to be around. This is my friends for life. This is family. I'm sick of it. if you're watching this, Kiernan, I miss you. All right, I love you. I miss you, Kiernan. I haven't seen Kiernan in ages. She's just the absolute best. I stayed at her place after filming Let It Snow. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to LA for a bit. I ended up just like living in the back of her house for like a month or so. I haven't seen her in a bit. She's a close friend of mine. I mean, you know, she's a good friend of mine. That girl she's got to be one of the best people on the entire planet. She's a good actress as well. She's like quick. I could talk about Kiernan for hours, man. She's just an awesome person. And Matt Noska as well, the other guy in Let It Snow. It's like Kiernan and Matt Noska and myself and like the story for Let It Snow. And Matt, he's just beautiful. He is a beautiful person. He's like the most attractive person on the planet for one. But then like he'll do things like adopt a puppy or like, you know, build a car with his bare hands or something. Like sometimes I'll be like, God damn it, Matt. Just stuff that like, I can't do that. You're making me look bad, buddy. Yeah, Matt, this one's to you. You're making me look bad. I need you to start like, you know, eating cereal from the box or something. Like really level the playing field a bit, because at the moment, you know, I can't keep up, bro. Help me out. Throw me a bone here, please, please. The most touching moment. A lot of it's really fantastic. It's so cool seeing people who have you know, they love films and they've managed to get something from it, which is fantastic. Or they've you know, they've pulled apart. They said, this helped me through this, helped me through COVID, helped me through school or a breakup or something. You know, it's so touching to see how these movies like affected people's lives. It's a really cool, it's a really fortunate thing. So I don't think there's any one there's any one experience that was the like, you know, the definitive experience, I guess. Yeah. There's not one moment. Every single person, every single experience here from is in itself the most touching moment. I would. I would be in Community. I love that show. It's so like, I love it. I don't know. I was going to Breaking Bad. No, it's Sopranos. No. I don't know, man. I would love to be in Doctor Who. That'd be fun. Yeah. I'd love to work with Kiernan again, or Matt, like, I just want to talk about them. But I would, on anything at all. Like, just to be like in the same movie, the same room as those guys. They're extremely talented people, just good people to be around. So any project they do, I'll sign me up for it. Advice I'd give to my younger self, I'd say calm down. You know, no need to rush. You know, it's okay. Be like, you know, stop stressing. Probably not gonna. On my younger self, probably wouldn't work, but it was calm down. It's gonna be okay. And say it's all gonna work out. You're gonna be in Monaco soon.